Speaking of AOS, that is not all we've seen today, because they showed off an AOS miniature, which is probably going to come to 40k as well. They released.
I can't see it not.
Yeah, they released some Slaanesh Keeper of Secrets, but bigger in a dress, but a bigger dress, a peacock dress.
Definitely got some like booty on show here. This is pretty spectacular.
It is beautiful, a beautiful, beautiful miniature.
I've just got. It's like something out of a weird kind of space opera thing, isn't it?
I think it's the mask. The mask.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe.
This
Actually,
is
the face looks a little bit like Thanos' gimpy mate from the first.
Yeah.
Oh, God, it might have been Thor 2 or something.
Yeah, maybe.
Can't remember.
I was just like, what the fuck is going on with this miniature? What?
There's a lot going on.
Yeah, like we just had a Keeper of Secrets, like what, 2 years ago? And
Well,
now they've released this.
I had to ask the question because I know a lot of Slaanesh stuff came out, which was predominantly Sigmar, and we had all those characters and stuff come out. So it's not that long ago, and now here's a greater demon on steroids.
Yeah, they've got a named greater demon already, or Shalaxi Elbane.
That's right. And then they have Dexcessa.
Dexcessa, yeah. And there's another one. It's
And
the dual
the
kit.
Talon.
Which one? Sorry, Sinessa.
Is it the Talon?
No, Sinessa
What was
the
the other
voice. So you got
Oh,
Dexcessa the Talon, and you got Sinessa the voice.
There we
Which
go.
is, I think this one's cooler. I like this one.
I like the wings on the second one.
Yeah, I like.
I'm assuming wings at least.
They look like
Like
wings.
tail feathers, whatever.
Yeah. It's a pretty mad, model. It's also on a really thin oval base, which is very surprising.
It's on oval.
Yeah, you can see in the video.
Oh shit!
Let me
Okay,
just pull it
I
up.
didn't notice that.
So you got cool artwork. Love that. Love that.
Anyone
quality.
else
Thanks
see
for
this
that.
as being one of the most horrible models to transport?
Oh yeah. Hey, look at that. Look, it's oval.
Oh shit!
So
Is that an Outriders base?
maybe it could be.
That could be. Oh, I haven't got one to hand.
Maybe a little bit
They're
bigger.
kind of skinny, aren't they?
It's very skinny. It's not a flyer base. It's very thin. It's a beautiful model. I think it is an Outrider base, you know. They are Demon Prince style. Yeah, maybe Demon Princes rather than Greater Demons. But they just look. I think
reckon?
it's because of the cape. This is a cape. I thought it was like a. It looks like a cape. It could be a Ridge Runner base. Is a Ridge Runner bigger? Probably a Ridge Runner base if it's bigger. But it's just an insanely big, crazy model out of nowhere. And Heathen Knights of Slaanesh have had like 2 books in the past like 2 years, maybe less.
Is Slaanesh now the new Marines for Sigmar then? Like, you get all the releases?
Well, no, because they've got Lumineth for that, where they released a new book within 6 months.
Okay.
They just had more
so
units in
essentially,
and another
if
chapter.
You are an Age of Sigmar army, and you have cow mutants of any description, because these are bovine,
Yeah.
then you're going to get loads of releases.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I just don't know, because I didn't really understand the article. It's like, oh, here's a Q&A. Like, just tell me about the miniature, you know? It's like embodying the lethal, ferocious aspects of Slaanesh's lust for battle. Dexcessa is a combatant of power and grace, rarely seen even among the ranks of greater demons. So, is it a greater demon?
So it will be seen on every single table.
Yeah, exactly. So this really rare thing will be on every table, yeah. Sinessa derives far more pleasure from the manipulation of the mind than brute physical excess, while commanding eldritch magics is the easiest snap of their fingers. The voice of Slaanesh true power lies in the mesmerizing strength of their words. So, Are they just greater demons, like another rank of greater demon? I guess that's what I kind of see it. But they look as big but smaller. If that makes sense. Like the body itself looks smaller, but the miniature itself is bigger because of obviously.
Let's assume that's an Outrider's base.
Mm-hmm.
Is that 100 mil across the bottom?
Yeah, I think they are. I think they're the same width, aren't they, as a normal greater demon?
Which makes that model from the ground to the tip of its wings, the one with the red tail thing, about 20 centimeters tall. So call that 8 inches. So that's the height of a knight.
Mm-hmm. Let's hope he's got less than 18 wounds.
Great demon.
Yeah. So it must be like, rather than a greater demon being a singular form, like multiple greater demons for one god. Because we've only ever seen like we've obviously seen like different types of bloodthirsters, but pretty much it's just different weapons. We've seen like great and clean ones, but again just different weapons. Maybe this is like different like ranking greater demons within Slaanesh, which is quite cool.
The way I read it is not necessarily different rankings, but certainly different specializations, because they said one of them is a spellcaster. That's
probably the better way to put it, yeah. You got a Keeper of Secrets, which is like a very typical greater demon, whereas these are very specialised in particular things.
Yeah.
This guy's proper angry.
Yeah.
This guy's like super magic-y and shouty.
Maybe this is just the 3 different kinds of bloodthirsters that we've got, but for Slaanesh.
Yeah, I reckon these have been named characters.
Oh, well, they obviously are, aren't they?
Yeah.
But I wonder if you'll also be able to run a variant of. The most annoying thing about these, I suppose, for anyone that is a Slaanesh player is your army is likely to now be at least 5 of these enormous models. 3 greater demons, including potentially Shilaxi, then 2 of these, which look like they're about the size of a dinner plate if you lie them down.
Yeah.
So good luck getting to an event.
Pretty
and if the window is open at the event you're playing at,
off they go.
That one especially is on the floor.
I thought you just like strap them to your back and fly. 160mm bases, yeah. So let's have a look at a Ridge Runner. Ridge Runner! Games Workshop Indie side. A Ridge Runner is on a base. Are they on a base? Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
What type of base, though?
I thought the Ridge Runner one was the smaller of the 2 flying bases.
120mm oval base. Yeah, I don't think it is. No, I don't think it's an oval. It's like a super thin base, you know?
I mean, they're all ovoid, but I'm thinking...
So this is like a flight... This is a flight stand, right? This is a flyer base. This is what the Ridge Runner's on.
Yeah. Is it the 90mm ones? Are they the...
Yeah, all the 105... Is this a night base? That's not a night base, is it?
170... No, that one isn't.
But that's quite long.
The one underneath it was.
Yeah, but that's quite long. Yeah, that's
I haven't got an Outrider to hand. They're all packed away because I'm not getting to that part of my Marines for a while.
But that's 90.
You must have some Outriders behind you.
I mean, I can grab one. I think it'll be too small, though. I think it's going to be this one. This 105 by 70. Like...
Okay.
I don't know what goes on this base, though. Reaver Titan base, maybe. But it's going to be quite big. But weird, because it's on an oval base. I'm surprised it's not round, you know?
No, I was going to say maybe it's because they feel they're more stable on that base size. But why would that be the case? Because you've shortened...
Well, yeah, exactly.
The depth of the thing, it would hold it up from behind or in front.
The length is probably about the same, which is why I'm thinking it's this 105, which would match the 100mm base.
In the video, have you got any of the little demons next to it enough that we can do a little bit of analysis? Like, measure it in demonettes?
That's about all you get, but it hides the base.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah.
Demonettes are on 25, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's 105mm. That bigger than the Outrider one, but thinner than the flight stand. Because that doesn't look like a flight stand; it's too thin.
Oh, it's definitely too thin.
It makes it massive, though. Makes it bloody massive.
Yeah, they're pretty chunky. They're easily as tall as a knight, if not taller, with all the crap that comes up behind them.
Yeah.
But the reason I was talking about that is because once you've worked that out, you can work out if the figure is greater demon size or demon prince size.
Yeah, I think it's much larger. I think it's a greater demon with a tail.
Same with peacock feathers jammed up his bum.
Yeah, but it looks like I said this one. It looks like a cape. Oop, wrong button. Sorry. This looks like a cape because if you look at there, you can see it's coming off its back like a cape.
Yes.
Whereas the other one, it's before this one, they're like wings. It's similar but not quite the same.
They're skin flaps.
Well, yeah, I mean it's Slanesh, isn't it? Do what you want. They've got a man. They've got a man who is a harp in one of the models.
Oh, I know. I know.
But that's
the one where you couldn't fall back from combat from it or whatever.
Yeah, that's a skin cape, but the other one is skin wings. Well, no, crazy cool model. It's just like out of nowhere, and I feel like 40k has lost out on this reveal because it's like here's two gigantic greater demons of Slanesh, which are pretty mega. They're absolutely massive. And then 40k be like, lol, orc, but bigger.
No.
Lol, big orc.
I strongly disagree. I got much more hyped about an actual new 40k orc sculpt than I did about either of those two.
Yeah, but I mean, if you look at the scale of the release or the preview.
Oh, for definite.
Like, yes, you personally enjoyed this one more, which I'm sure a lot of 40k players did, but like, look at this. Look at the comparison. Two gigantic, sexy greater demons and then one orc boy who is big.